Can a fictional duck really be said to have been incarcerated, given that only flesh and blood people actually go to prison, and in real life, a duck, you can't imprison a duck?
Chairman Mao. No one else whose Christian name sounds like a job.
Sounds like a job or is a job?
Well,
So, are we saying the chairman was what he was christened as?
Well, I don't think it was his job.
well, what's his
He wasn't the chairman.
exactly? So why is he called? So he must be called chairman because his name's chairman. Because it wasn't a chairman.
Yeah.
He was the PM.
He was the big boss. So you're saying his parents were like, what about David? No, what about chairman?
Well, it would have been a longer conversation, but yeah, I am.
And it would have been in Chinese as well, yeah.
Mo Farah. No more people where it just clicks along. Consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel.
I mean, I'm going to say Mo is the most common first name in the world.
Mo?
Yeah, it's Mohammed, isn't he?
Mohammed.
No, but not. I wouldn't say in England Mo is like a particularly common.
Oh, was it common in England, was it?
Well, what did you mean when you said it?
Well, I meant frequently used. Like Mo Salah.
I think you've got to look at the common name. I think that's got to be upheld, really.
Are you joking?
Well, his name is Mohammed.
Are you even sure it's short for Mohammed?
Yeah?
I'll Google it.
What do you think it's short for?
Well, I don't know, but you don't
Morris.
see Chewbacca calling him Mohammed. Let's put it that way.
Moses?
It could be Moses Farah, I suppose, yeah.
Morton?
Well, if it's Morton.
Morton Farah. I mean, Mohammed, Mo Farah's name is Sir Mohammed Mukhtar Farah.
Well, Mukhtar would have been good.
And I'm just going to Google how many people in the world are called Mohammed, I think.
Well, I know the answer to that. Shit tons.
Robin Gibb. No more.
Do the face again.
Robin Gibb. No more animals that make up a whole name.
In this
So,
case, Robin.
exactly. I don't mind if it's Robinson.
But you won't have Robin.
It has to make up the whole name, first or second.
Yeah, yeah.
Any queries with that?
Yeah?
Okay, what is your query?
Huh?
What's your query? You said you had a query.
Why did you say animal?
Robin.
Is a bird? Is a robin an animal?
I have this so often. Of course, what do you think a bird is? It's not a rock.
Yet.
A bird is not a rock, yells Horne.
Yes, a bird is an animal.
Cool. Yeah. Look at that animal. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Why is it flying?
Do you think a fish is an animal, Timmy?
Do fish fly?
They can do, some of them.
No, but it doesn't matter if they can fly or not. It's a living thing, but isn't a tree.
I suppose Horne's point is you either get animal or vegetable or mineral, and a bird is definitely in the animal camp.
Thank you, Mark.
But at the same time, if you said, "Oh, I've got an amazing animal here," and then it turned out to be a wren, some people would be disappointed. So, yeah,
It's in the class of Animalia, I think.
yeah, it's technically an animal by species.
It's an animal.
I'm sorry, sir. What, in the class of what, sir?
Animalia.
Animalia.
A bird's an animal.
Okay. Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone, or does Stone somehow creep into Animalia?
So I think if you have a password, it means no one can break in.
Or you didn't say over.
Over.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you don't have one, it's looser so other people can join. Over.
It is a bad system, actually, isn't it? I might do it in a conversation.
He'll enjoy over.
Well, I guess we both do it, and it will be natural.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not answering until he says over.
Well, it's going to be very hard to remember. Oh, here he comes.
My favourite moment of lockdown, I think.
Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. I've got a massive pizza. Now and again, I'll lean down and tear off a bit of the pizza.
Over.
So, over.
I think he might have frozen. Over. Or died.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
So I pour my beer on him.
Stevie Nicks. No more name that it could also be a sentence. You could put a full stop after that, and that's a sentence.
Yeah. Name another.
Harold Shipman? Ships.
What?
Pardon? It'd be Harold Shipman. It'd be Harold Shipsmen, probably. Dr. Doolittle?
Why are you just doing weird doctors?
Dr. Doolittle. Full stop.
Well, that's the exclamation,
Exclamation mark.
isn't it?
Or question mark.
Or over. All right, Elizabeth Taylor.
That noise.
Elizabeth Taylor. No more people who have been married many times.
Yeah.
Over.
Now, I'd like to know why Dr. Doolittle was the example of a sentence, but Elizabeth Taylor doesn't count because you could, Taylor is a verb, isn't it? Elizabeth Taylor something.
Is somebody instructing Elizabeth to do some tailoring?
Yeah, you could easily claim that was a sentence. If you can claim that Dr. Doolittle is a sentence.
I don't think you can claim that Dr. Doolittle is a sentence. The thing is, this guy here is saying Dr. Doolittle. The guy, with all due respect, the guy is mad. Because what was the original? Hello. What was the original?
It was
what?
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Right. So then you couldn't think of a name another, which was
Elizabeth Taylor.
You think that's a sentence? You're happy with that? You want to go around? You've got one sentence you're allowed to say for the rest of your life, and you're picking.
Was that the category?
I mean, I'm just thought I should bring it up.
Well, I think you should bring it back down because I'm not walking around, and the only thing I'm ever saying is Elizabeth Taylor. No one will take me seriously.
Can I?
All I'm saying is, it was well worth the challenge. I think at this early.
Oh, so I think it was a correct challenge, but I don't think he necessarily has to go.
I think it's well worth go fuck yourself because
Steve Grizovich. No more people who wear gloves when they're doing their job.
Okay. Good.
Penelope Pitstop. No more Penelope Pitstop. No more redheads.
God, I had her as a blonde.
She's quite blonde in a lot of these, but then she's quite.
Is she a redhead?
Well, I mean, that's that's pretty orange stuff, isn't it?
I mean, I don't mind no more redheads if you want to say she's a redhead.
Well, I mean, I go Penelope Pitstop, no more redheads. She's strawberry blonde, is the truth of it.
Challenge.
I mean, I'm also joining the challenge, but it's whether or not it's her job, isn't it?
I mean, I'd say every picture you can find of her, she's got gloves on.
The picture you showed us, but that's her job, isn't it? She's a wacky racer.
Yeah, she's. I mean, I don't know if I can. She wears driving gloves. She.
You think that's her job?
What do you think her job is?
Well, she's like she's. You're embarrassing yourselves. She's just a she's a society girl, isn't she? She does this for fun. She's been paid for doing the wacky races.
Would you? Yes. I think. Well, there's prize money up for grabs.
I think she must have got something for it.
I'd say that she's one of the most gloved people I've seen for a while.
Oh, well, she's got blonde hair, according to Wikipedia.
Oh, you're looking at Wikipedia. I hadn't thought of that.
Her catchphrase. Anyone know her catchphrase?
Help! Help! Help!
Help! I've got my gloves on professionally. Yeah, I might try and get in touch with her.
Can you hear my fire alarm? Car alarm.
You haven't got a car
Yet.
yet.
All right, I'm reading an interview with Catherine Vittori from 12 years ago.
Instead of playing this game.
Sleeping with Vittori is something else. We've got the darkest curtains. It's like the blackout. He covers his winky with his hand. It's a habit.
It doesn't sound like a professional relationship.
No, I wouldn't say. I'm almost have to accept.
No, my accountant covers my winky with his hand.
Dear Margaret, no, it's not corresponding.
Dear Margaret. Is it worth throwing a rock at the car?
The pizzas we had were that big? No, that big?
Well, I can only see one of your hands. I don't know how far away the other one is.
You think I do it with two different distances? When you do it, is your head in the middle of the two hands every time?
Well, your head can't be in the middle of the two hands.
Yeah. I'm not going to move my hand now. I'm just going to move my thumb.
I think I might sometimes say something this big.
No, absolutely not. Well, I'll tell you what. You sometimes say that. I think you'll say it to Mark. Ask him how big the pizza is, and then ask him why his head is directly in the middle of his hands.
I think you're picking the wrong person to put his head directly in the middle of his hands.
You think he'll do that anyway?
Out of anyone, he's the most likely to do that. He could do that.
He couldn't. What do you think about this guy?
There he is.
There he isn't.
Do you want me to ask the question to me?
Yep. Are you ready for the question?
Yeah, I think so.
Mark, with your hands, show me how big the pizza was that you ate with Timmy.
It was. I mean, it's this sort of thing. Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'll challenge.
Great. What?
I think you need to say the thing.
Different.
I think his initials are in different halves of the alphabet.
They have to, don't they? Oh, I thought it was no more people with the same half.
No, it was Anna Friel, the same half.
Oh, they've got to be in different halves now.
Yeah, because Anna Friel, if you think of it, A and F are very much sort of near neighbours, really.
Well, that's a relief. But also that means that we would have got Tim on the next one if he hadn't done the challenge.
It's frustrating.
Well, I've lost the challenge, but now I'm going to be okay.
It wouldn't have been a good way to get Tim just because he misunderstood the category there. That's not...
yeah, that's what I was worried about. I'd ruled out a lot of people because of that category.
Jamie Murray. No more people who, when you look at it,
Oh, you look at it this time.
have got a famous brother and a famous
Mum.
who plays tennis. Jamie Murray. No more people with a famous sibling.
Okay. Challenge.
No.
I can do.
No.
I mean, I think yes.
Well, to me, we've already said that M is in the first half of the alphabet and J is before M, to be fair.
I thought they had to be the same half.
No, they have to not be in the same half. We've already just talked about it. And a real.
And a real.
I was making sure they were in the same half.
No, but we just said that.
It would be a shame if he goes out because he didn't understand it, but we did explain it.
But then we explained it.
No, you explained that to me about 10 seconds ago. Me to start. Okay. I'll start with...
By the way, it's quite easy at the moment because there've been no categories, so you should be fine.
You'd be unlucky.
Theresa May.
First 4 words, it says a solid gold legend. So, sorry, Tim.
C3PO.
How many more times are you going to ask me what it says on my beer?
This is the last time. What does it say?
A solid gold legend. Is that what you're thinking?
No more solid gold legends.
Name another?
Well, you know, not Midas, but you know, you get the idea. Mrs. Midas. Oscar.
So you mean... Okay.
So I'm looking at someone else made of gold.
I think so. No more gold people. Is it?
Unfortunately, yes, so yeah.
No, I don't think I am. I'm also thinking of like people like Greg Norman.
Or people who just did well in their sport.
The great white shark.
No, not him then. Isn't the one called the Golden Shark?
The man with the golden gun? The golden girls?
The white bear.
Hang on a minute. Greg Norman's called the Golden Shark. He's not called the Great White Shark.
I think Jack Nicklaus is called the great white shark, isn't he?
He's not called the golden shark.
No one's called the golden shark. It's quite a good category.
I'll tell you what. It's not going to be a tripwire category.
Oh, no, I can't have him because he's completely made out of gold.
Penelope Pitstop.
At last.
No more people that regularly would need to wear gloves to do their job.
Wow.
Challenge.
No!
Well, it's interesting. Can I ask you something, Mark? Would this challenge have been applicable to Fern Britain?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll back you all the way.
What is it?
IT is a school subject, as far as I'm concerned.
I was thinking about I can't actually remember what it stands for.
Information technology.
No, not when I was at school.
Oh,
was it just when you were at school?
Did you study it?
Yeah, I did. Computers.
that sort of thing.
You both studied this weird IT.
That's why I didn't have Fern Britain.
I thought that was what you were thinking when you said Fern Britain and then backtracked.
I would have fallen on my sword immediately, Mark. If someone had called me out on that, I would have said, yeah, I am out. Excellent challenge.
What it could be is it's the second time that Penelope Pitstop has done it.
Did you did you study computers at your school? Did you have computers back then?
Maybe it was called something else.
What was the subject called?
IT.
Mm. that doesn't look so good then.
But we didn't. I don't think we had it as an actual subject. It sort of filled the gaps like custard.
Nelson Mandela. No more people who've definitely been imprisoned.
Donald Duck. No more beaks.
Well, I'm challenging.
Uh-oh.
I reckon I could find an example of him being imprisoned pretty quickly. He's definitely been imprisoned. Do you think he hasn't been imprisoned?
What's the what? Hang on, you're telling me Donald Duck is a criminal?
No.
But Nelson Mandela wasn't, arguably.
If I find an example of him in the prison,
Big if.
Big F. I'm a kid.
Why would you do that?
I mean, I also think he's probably played someone in a film.
I thought that was going to be your angle.
Can I have a look for him in the prison?
Well, it'll be one of the challenges.
We can't stop you. It will be one of your challenges.
What was your category again, Watto?
He's actually been imprisoned.
Someone. I think I said someone that's definitely been imprisoned. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Similar to actually. It doesn't really. I suppose I meant it has to have been provable, and that's what Horne is trying to.
I mean, so often he's been in prison. He's trying to get out of prison.
Well, wouldn't you?
What do I do with this? Are you saying it didn't definitely happen because it's a cartoon?
I mean, that looks bad. I can see that looks bad.
Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm saying that he didn't definitely go to prison.
Oh no, but he did.
Yeah, but I feel like a disgrace here.
Look at Water.
Yeah, he can't look at me. But look, help me out here. Why is he going out of shot? I look like someone different. I think I look like Nick Frost.
I think.
He's crying. Mark's crying now.
I know he's crying. We haven't even finished getting me out of this.
Right.
Let's get me out of it, then cry.
So, what was that? Maybe a dream sequence or something where he imagined he was in prison? Can we have a bit more clarity?
Are you trying to get me out of this or not? You get me further into it.
Well, I think dream sequence is worth a go, mate. What have you got?
Well, he's not definitely. That is a fictional person in prison. It's a duck.
Yeah, it's Donald Duck.
He's got a prisoner's uniform on and everything.
It happened quite often, I think. I mean, you can get T-shirts with him like that.
Summing up, then.
Is he?
You've got to get me off here. This is a nightmare.
But the trouble is, I think Horne's case is that. I suppose his case is that even though Donald Duck isn't real.
Yeah. Horne's done his case. I'm looking for now something a little bit special from you.
And it really would have to be quite special, yeah, because there's all this evidence of Donald Duck being in prison, which was...
Get on your feet! Get on your feet! Like, implore the jury! Do something!
Can a fictional duck really be said to have been incarcerated, given that only flesh and blood people actually go to prison, and in real life, a duck, you can't imprison a duck. I suppose you could say that, Keith. So the whole case falls apart a bit.
I rest my case, I think.
It falls apart until I hold up one of those pictures.
I hate it when you hold up one of those pictures.
I hate it when you...
By the way, Horne, you need to be worried here. You're wasting a challenge.
Yeah, and if we do get him out of this, you're going to be in a shaky old ground, Horne.
I'm getting out of this. I'm like Houdini. Don't worry about that.
Well, it's odd that he's fighting your corner. Are you going to fight your corner?
I don't see how I can, because he's been to prison loads.
I would say, oh, that's nice. Yeah, that is nice. Is that nice? Should we all do that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Richard Iowadi.
I can see why there was a worry.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
There's a lot going on with his name. No more Oxbridge graduates.
Challenge. I'm having a look at left-handed.
Okay.
He's confident. He would know if Iowadi was left-handed or not.
No, I wouldn't necessarily. But I don't know. I mean, it's...
What are you basing this on, Tim? That he's a bit left-handed?
Well, he feels left-handed. The guy's very creative.
1 in 10 chance.
Wow, those are the odds.
No. Higher than that.
Oh, okay.
Because he's so creative.
Aye.
It's a big miss.
Do you not think left-handed would suit Richard Iowadi?
Oh, listen, he does seem like a left-hander because you never really know this. This is the game.
Do you have his phone number? I know it's different, but
Hello, Richard. Sorry to interrupt your evening.
What? Hang on, slow down. What am I putting? Hello?
Richard, have you texted him?
Yeah.
Do you want,
Haven't texted him before, I'll give you that.
can you, what,
No more people who haven't said it. So they have to have said hello.
is this your problem each time that you don't actually know how the game works?
Yeah, it is, yeah. And also, Richard Iowadi's got back to me.
Which hand does he use? What's
I
he saying?
said, are you left-handed? He said, I'm not, but I wouldn't particularly sing the praises of my right hand either. And then I pushed him on it, and he said, I'm more of a knee man.
Peter Schmeichel. Peter Shilton.
Oh, switcheroo.
No more people who've got all the letters in the right order of one of the main swear words throughout their name.
I'm looking forward to the name another, I have to say.
Count Dracula.
What?
Count Dracula.
Yeah, fair.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Can we clarify the main ones? Is it?
We know the main
You
one.
know the main ones, Don. Don't play dumb with me.
But I'm hoping someone's going to get bollocks in there somewhere.
Arsehole, bollocks, clit, fuck.
Clit as a swear word.
It's not a swear word.
Hang on. What? How the fuck did I lose my job?
I wouldn't say it to my mum, probably, but
I'll tell you what then. If that's not a swear word, Clint Eastwood's back in.
Pinocchio. No more fictional.
You going to challenge that, Horne?
Well, I think we're thinking the same thing, but I don't think it is one. I mean, if you said it, we'd know who he's talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think I can challenge because I can't remember what the main sentence was. Is it, I want to be a real boy? I am a real boy now, Daddy.
It's not a catchphrase. He says all sorts of stuff in the film.
I have a dream. Catchphrase? Or just one of the things he says?
No, of course not a catchphrase. Catchphrase isn't a. In fact, it's a good analogy because Pinocchio's famous for. Well, he's not. Neither of you can even name what the fucking catchphrase is meant to be.
Alex Horne. I can go for my dad, Hugh Horne. No more people with a title other than Mr. or Mrs.
What's Mr. Horne? What's Hugh Horne?
Doctor.
Of course he is. Of
You
course
know
he is.
what? I'm just checking about the person again because you both look quite confident or cocky. I'm changing it completely.
He's changing it completely, so it's not Hugh Horne or Alex Horne.
Do you know why I'm changing it, you two?
I can get.
My face gives nothing away.
Obviously, I want to say Enya. I think I'm going from. Oh no, I'm not. Oh yes, I am. Mike Tyson.
Tyson.
No more tough guys. Why are you covering your? Why have you both covered your mouth? Are you talking to each other behind your hands?
Yeah.
Challenge.
Oh, hang on.
Challenge.
Challenge. Maybe he's a daddy.
Oh, I've forgotten that one.
Well, yeah, you almost named your dad.
I don't think you'll expect what happens when it says when you type in Pinocchio's catchphrase.
Yeah. Well,
I think I would have contested whether that was his famous catchphrase quite hotly.
Claudia Schiffer. No more gaps between their front teeth.
My thing is, I can't really picture Claudia Schiffer, so can I, and you can see what I'm doing, but can I Google her so that I can see what this gap in teeth
So you get an idea of the
where the
extent.
bar is? What I'm struggling with is that doesn't look like an enormous gap between her teeth, really.
Maybe I didn't mean Claudia Schiffer.
But I wonder if you sort of, I do
How
wonder
do
if
you mean the other supermodel? Elle Macpherson, isn't she the one?
The body?
Yeah.
Don't know.
No, she's still alive, isn't she?
I'm not. That. How many of these have we done? Is that our first joke?
It's the first.
Might be the first joke.
Gag, I think. Yeah, I liked it. I wonder if I can.
That
do
is a
no,
fantastic joke.
I don't mind it actually.
There wasn't a gap in that. I'll tell you that for free.
We don't.
Penelope pit stop.
Oh, here it is. Famously, the most poisoned chalice in No More Jockeys.
I've never won a game when Penelope pit stop has been a category.
Not only that, you've never not been eliminated when mentioning Penelope pit stop. I don't think.
About half the times, I've been eliminated on the basis of Penelope pit stop. So,
I think if you don't win this game, some of the sort of studio analysis will be about how you did the exact same thing in the previous games.
why has no one said big if there?
Big if.
Thank you. Okay, Penelope pit stop. Well, the nightmare scenario would be the older.
Listen, I've googled images. I've googled her before on my phone in this series, and I'm not going to have to.
Oh, don't worry about that. I've got her framed up there. Right, Penelope pit stop. No more people. Yeah, when you think about it, their first name, the letter that it starts with is P is exactly the same as the letter at the start of the second name.
Right. So, in short, no more people with the same initial on both names. Yep. Challenge.
Yeah, me too. You didn't listen to Mark's one.
What was this one?
No more people using their full name when you could abbreviate their first name. So Penelope is often abbreviated to Penny, for example.
Oh, I didn't listen to that one yet. I'm out. I am, what's the word? Self-destructive.